Get ready for a night of epic showdowns, because UFC 322 is about to blow the roof off Madison Square Garden. This is one of those fight cards that fans will be talking about for years to come, and I'm here to break down exactly why you cannot miss it. First, let's talk about the main event. It's a clash of titans, a battle of wills, and a true test of who is the best in the world. In one corner, we have the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion, the absolute wrecking machine from down under, Della Maddalena. This guy has been on a tear. Folks, his striking is slick, his power is undeniable, and he walks forward with a kind of pressure that has crumbled everyone put in front of him. He's the king at 170 pounds, and he looks almost unbeatable. But standing across the octagon from him is a legend in his own right, a man who has already tasted UFC gold. The former UFC lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev, is moving up in weight for a chance at double champ status. We all know what Islam brings to the table. His sambo and wrestling are on a completely different planet. He smothers opponents, drains their will, and finds submissions from seemingly impossible positions. This is the classic striker versus grappler matchup, but elevated to the highest possible level. Can Della Maddalena keep the fight standing and use his boxing to pick Islam apart? Or will Makhachev be able to close the distance, get his hands on the welterweight champ, and drag him into his world on the mat? This fight has Fight of the Year written all over it, and the stakes couldn't be higher. A legacy-defining fight for both men, right here in the main event. And if you thought that was enough to get your heart pounding, wait until you hear about the co-main event. This is for all the marbles. A fight that will determine the undisputed queen of combat sports. We are talking about the #1 ranked women's pound-for-pound fighter on the planet. The UFC Flyweight champion, the one and only Bullet Valentina Shevchenko. Her reign has been nothing short of dominant. She's a master of all trades, with technical, surgical striking, and a ground game that has surprised many of her opponents. She is tactical, she is patient, and she is incredibly dangerous in every phase of the fight. Valentina has cleaned out the flyweight division, and she's looking to add another legendary name to her resume. Her opponent is a force of nature. The #2 ranked pound-for-pound fighter in the world, the powerhouse from China, Zhang Weili. Weili is an absolute tornado of aggression and power. She marches forward, throwing bombs with fight-ending intentions in every single strike. Her strength is off the charts, and she has proven time and time again that she can go toe-to-toe with anyone. This is a super fight in every sense of the word. Two of the greatest female fighters to ever step into the octagon, both in their prime, ready to collide. Will Shevchenko's technical brilliance and counter-striking be enough to neutralize the raw power of Zhang Weili? Or will Weili's relentless pressure and strength be too much for the champion to handle? This is more than just a title defense. This is a battle for pound supremacy. So, mark your calendars and set your alarms. UFC 322, Della Maddalena vs. Makhachev is going down on Saturday, November 15th, live from the iconic Madison Square Garden in New York City. You know, MSG always brings the energy, and this card is guaranteed to deliver unforgettable moments. Here's how you can catch all the action. The night kicks off with the early prelims at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. You can stream those on ESPN+, Disney+, and the classic UFC Fight Pass. Don't be late, because you never know when you'll see a future star or a highlight reel knockout. Then, the action heats up with the prelims at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. You can find those on ESPN News, ESPN Deportes, and Disney+. Plus, they'll be simulcast in both English and Spanish on ESPN+, so you have plenty of options to tune in. The prelims are stacked and will set the stage perfectly for the main card. And finally, the moment we'll all be waiting for. The main card goes live at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, exclusively on pay. This is where legends are made, and you need to see it live. Head over to ufc.com/ppv to order. We'll be right here covering everything. Make sure you check back on our page throughout the night for live results, detailed fight recaps, and exclusive post-fight interviews from backstage. We'll get the immediate reactions from the winners and losers as soon as they step out of the octagon. This is a monumental event for the UFC, a welterweight champion defending his throne against a lightweight killer, a pound-for-pound queen facing her toughest challenge yet. All happening in the world's most famous arena. You do not want to miss this. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss our Fight Week coverage. Let me know in the comments who you've got winning the main and co-main events. I want to hear your predictions. We'll see you for Fight Night.